Hey guys, it's Biosnow here. I'm back again this week with another video. This time we're going to be taking a closer look at how Blake is doing this volume. To be honest, I'm excited for where her character is going. You see, Blake is currently facing a radical change, but let me explain how I know this. If we rewind to volume 4, episode 3 of Runaways and Stowaways, early on into the episode, Blake removes her ribbon and tosses it into the ocean, declaring,
"Won't be needing this."
Let's take a look at exactly what this represents. Her ribbon has held a number of different symbolic ideas and representations throughout the series, but here are two of the big ones. Blake's bow is not only iconic, but has been both a defining characteristic and disguise all at the same time. It has worked to keep her identity as a faunist unknown to many who aren't very near to her or Sun, if you have a sixth sense for that sort of thing. This has allowed her to start a new life in Beacon as a human even though she isn't, which is a way of starting over and allowing her to conceal her past with the White Fang and whatever may have happened on Menagerie. By throwing it into the ocean, she is no longer hiding behind it, and embraces both the person she used to be and the person she's become. Simply put, this is symbolic of both of her lives merging into one she is now leading. We know from what she told us that faunists are discriminated against in many ways and haven't been treated fairly for what seems like a very long time. Blake mentions a few examples of this, and we see Velvet getting picked on by Carden early on in the series, specifically because of her ears.
Dreadful, simply dreadful!
While Blake was wearing the bow, she was passed off as human and was essentially safe from the discrimination the faunists are subjected to. As long as she wore it, she could do whatever she liked and be judged as a human, not a faunus. In this way, she was much safer wearing the bow than she was without it. By throwing the bow into the sea, she is revoking that security and embracing any danger or discrimination that may arise as a result of her no longer being seen as human. Knowing this, we can fully see just what her tossing out her bow represents and how it shows that she has already changed to some extent. I thought she was going to go through a much larger change until she admits to Sun that she was not challenging the White Fang but running away from them, indicating no changes taken place beyond what I already concluded. I was disappointed until episode 5 happened. In this episode, we see not only Blake's family for the first time, but we also discover that the White Fang is present on the island of Menagerie as well. At first, the White Fang members indicate that Adam and his faction of the White Fang in Vale went rogue, and what they did was against the interests of the White Fang. However, these two later reveal that they are under Adam's control and will alert him that Blake has returned to Menagerie. So while Blake doesn't know it yet, she is being faced with what writers like to call a development ultimatum. A development ultimatum is a series of events that forces a character to confront their greatest conflict so that they can change it and rise to the occasion. Blake doesn't know it yet, but the White Fang may come for her, and Adam is definitely going to be seeing her soon. When this happens, she can no longer run away and must face the situation head on. This is her development ultimatum. She must face the White Fang and defeat them, or if she doesn't, she may die, and it's entirely possible her family and Sun may get killed as well. For this reason, I don't just think Blake is about to change, but that it is predestined and will happen regardless of what she does now, as is typical of a development ultimatum. But just how she'll change and what will come as a result of it is anyone's guess. Anyway, that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what you think of this down in the comments, and feel free to tell me how you think Blake might change as her ultimatum draws near. This has been Biosnow. Until next time, run well, my friends. See ya.